Allura, the snow leopard, initially appeared as a formidable and almost mystical figure. Her role seemed to be that of a powerful antagonist, almost akin to Thrawn-like character from Star Wars, a strategic and cunning force to be reckoned with. This perception painted her as someone who was simply a major player in the grand scheme of things, driven by ambition and power. However, this view might be an oversimplification of her character, masking a much more sorrowful and complex backstory. Hello Internet, welcome to Pony Theories, cause Fib Theory is not G5. Today, we're diving into the tragic and complete story of Allura, the character whose quest for the Nova Charm reveals deep emotional scars and hidden connections to Equestria's past. Our story begins in the mystical land of Starlight Ridge, a place known for its otherworldly beauty and hidden secrets and, well, snow. It is here that we first encounter Allura, the snow leopard, whose presence is both commanding and shrouded in mystery. Allura's mastery over ice, her own ice, is evidence as she conjures intricate frost patterns with a mere flick of her paws. In addition, Allura possesses a powerful form of persuasion with the sheer force of her voice. She can influence and control the will of those around her, bending them to her desires. Allura's true goal was not merely to seize power, but to collect a rare and extraordinary star capable of creating portals to any realm she desired.
Now I can use this star to open any portal and go to whichever realm I desire.
This star, known for its incredible power, was the key to fulfilling her deepest wish, the ability to travel freely across dimensions. And as the story progresses, Allura comes with a startling realization. This coveted star was hidden in plain sight all along, and it turns out that the very Nova Charm she was so desperately seeking was, in fact, the vessel containing the star's power. Just as Allura is on the brink of discovering this truth about the Nova Charm and how the ponies have stolen it, a disembodied voice echoes through the air.
You fool! You had the star the whole time!
Don't worry, brother. I'll get it back.
At first glance, this response might seem perplexing. If her ultimate goal was to travel to any realm she wished, why wasn't she satisfied with this one? And why would reclaiming the new Nova Charm be so crucial? Because of Allura's initial goal of traveling to different realms. Her relentless pursuit of the Nova Charm reveals a deeper, more personal stake. For this reason, I don't think Equestria was her intended destination. Her journey was meant to lead her elsewhere. If the Nova Charm, which she believed held the key to her ultimate freedom, became the focal point of her quest, this fixation on the charm continued even after she arrived in Equestria, driven by the belief that it was essential to achieving her true aim. In the Tell Your Tale special, Blocky Walkies, we see Izzy Moonbow using the Nova Charm to explore various realms for inspiration. This episode illustrates the charm's actual power and its ability to traverse different dimensions. The charm's true nature and its division into fragments are revealed only when it reaches the amusement park, where Izzy finds her creativity and the charm inevitably shatters. And the charm's true nature is revealed, and the fragments are scattered in 6 pieces across the amusement park. Allura reaches her critical turning point, overwhelmed by the realization that her quest for the Nova Charm has led her to a dead end, and that her original goal of reaching another realm remains unfulfilled. Allura decides to abandon her pursuit. Defeated, the amusement park, once a site of hope and potential, becomes a symbol for her, a failure and disillusionment. Allura's retreat symbolizes both the end of her pursuit and a poignant acceptance of her own limitations. This arc of Allura's journey tells a story that is far richer and more nuanced than many could have predicted. It traces the entire reasoning behind her villainous actions, providing a comprehensive view of her motivations and struggles from beginning to end. Her quest for the Nova Charm, initially driven by a desire for freedom and exploration, evolves into a deeper narrative of loss, deceptions, and self-discovery. You see, the key to understanding Allura's decision to retreat and sulk lies in the true nature of her mission. Her quest for the Nova Charm was not merely about exploring new realms or gaining power. It was fundamentally about attempting to bring her brother back from the realm where he's not there. Thus, it says something about her brother. Either her brother is dead, or her brother is banished from the physical realm. This deeply personal mission drove her every action from start to finish, and decision from the very start of her arc. Allura's villainous behavior, therefore, can be traced back to a pivotal moment in their past. Her initial motivations were rooted in a profound loss, her brother's banishment or death, which she experienced before Sunny and the gang encountered her. And it was only after this traumatic event that her quest took a darker turn. The desperation to reverse her brother's fate and her subsequent actions reveal that her villainous side emerged as a result of the pain and frustration stemming from her failed attempts to achieve her ultimate goal. Understanding this context sheds light on why her mission in the Nova Charm became so intertwined with her character's darker aspects. To fully grasp the pivotal moment that shaped Allura's villainous turn, we must consider how she came across to know about alicorns in the first place. Alicorns are rare, and their knowledge is not widely disseminated, so Allura's familiarity with them suggests a significant backstory. One plausible explanation is that she encountered alicorns personally or studied them extensively. This would imply that she had a connection or a knowledge about them well before her conflict with Sunny and the gang began. But what kind of alicorn would she know or learn of that would possibly be mean enough to hate all pony kind? Oh no. The true catalyst, ladies and gentlemen, for Allura's villainous path can be traced back to a dramatic and fateful encounter with Opaline, the crux of Allura's story. Allura and her brother, think about it, driven by a shared quest or mission, find themselves in a confrontation with Opaline, who is actively looking for the ways to conquer Equestria. This battle proved disastrous for them. Opaline, wielding her formidable power, emerged victorious, casting Allura's brother into a state of non-existence. And this tragic fate left him into a disembodied voice, possibly trapped on a moon or another desolate place, far from the realm of the living. This devastating defeat not only shattered Allura's world, but also ignited her quest for the Nova Charm. Her pursuit was not merely about personal power or exploration, but was fundamentally driven by her desire to reverse this great injustice. The Nova Charm in her eyes was the key to restoring her brother and exacting revenge on Opaline. Understanding this backstory sheds light on why Allura became the antagonist we see in the series, and underscores the deep personal grief and unresolved conflict that propel her actions throughout the narrative. Allura's aversion to all ponies is rooted in her initial unfavorable encounter with this alicorn, the first contact leaving a lasting impression and contributed to her general disdain. Despite her role as a villain, Allura's actions throughout the series reveal a more nuanced perspective. Rather than seeking to cause harm to the ponies, all she wanted, her primary goal, is to clear a path toward her ultimate objective. And if we examine her behavior closely, it becomes evident that Allura's so-called villainous actions are more about pushing ponies aside rather than actively seeking to destroy them. Her reluctance to pursue or harm them further, as seen in Season 2, reflects a deeper internal struggle. Instead of waging a relentless campaign against him, she prefers to be left alone, highlighting her focus on her personal mission rather than a broader vendetta. This aspect of her character underscores the complexity of her motivations and the sorrow that drives her actions, revealing a villain who is more tragic and misunderstood than purely malevolent. With Allura's backstory and motivations in mind, we can anticipate the direction of the remaining episodes. The Nova Charm, now split into 6 gems and embedded in the amusement park rides, forms a crucial part of the unfolding narrative. The placement of these gems across various rides in the park suggests a deliberate connection, potentially leading a convergence of magical events. And based on the established lore and patterns, it's possible to predict that the upcoming episodes will follow a significant trajectory. The final episodes might feature one more pivotal amusement park episode where the full extent of the park's magic is revealed. This will gather into a grand total of 6 different episodes of the same location, which is not a coincidence in my book. This last episode, though, will likely showcase how the embodied gems come together, possibly triggering a powerful magical event. Following this, it is anticipated that Allura will take decisive action. Her quest to restore her brother will culminate in her destroying an amusement park to reclaim the Nova Charm's fragments. This dramatic conversation will not only serve to fulfill her long sought out goal, but also mark the end of her tumultuous journey. Allura's ultimate aim, to get her brother back and then return to her own realm, will bring our arc to a conclusion. If that actually happens, such a crafted tale, I would say. A narrative that ties together her motivations, backstory, and the potential conclusions of our arc. But, until then, it's also just a theory. A pony theory! Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into Allura's story. If you like this analysis and want to stay updated on more theories and insights, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Let's keep the discussion going in Discord if you want to. Link in the description. Until next time, keep exploring, keep theorizing, and I'll see you in the next video. Furry Brohoof.